Well, welcome back to Great Day Washington. We got a bit of a teaser earlier this week, and we're still hoping to get confirmation that Jay-Z and Beyonce will be going on tour together soon. But I wonder if Blue Ivy will take to the stage with them. She dropped her first hit on her dad's Grammy-nominated 444 album last year, and a local duo was tapped by her dad, Jay-Z, to do the animation video for Blue Ivy's Freestyle. I recently got a chance to catch up with him to learn more. Take a look.
Powerful couples in the entertainment business.
Coming to the stage now, Blue Ivy, the ballerina.
And in the spirit of keeping it in the family, of course, Blue Ivy would rhyme on her father's latest project, 444. But a relatively unknown local powerhouse was tapped by Jay-Z to do the official animation of the video, Blue's Freestyle. The concept was developed by an Annapolis-based duo, Maurice Mo Taylor and Eric Elston of Art Life Studio.
We wanted to give her a big shot, like she was going to dance.
Their story begins more than 20 years ago.
He grew up in Annapolis. I seen him around Annapolis, but we really connected. He was my 12th grade typing teacher when I was at Annapolis High School.
And immediately, Eric saw great potential in Mo.
Not too often you have a kid walk the halls and say, hey, I want to get an Oscar one day. We reconnected after he graduated Philadelphia School of Arts. And, you know, I saw some of his work and I said, hey, man, this kid has something special here.
I love the part where she says, never seen a ceiling in my whole life.
Right. That's a deep line, right?
Yes.
Singing shotgun, everything in pocket.
But how did they pop up on Jay's radar?
Our partner, Rondé Garrett, has a relationship with Roc Nation.
It was just like, hey, we think we want to do a video for Blue Ivy. You know, her rap segment is getting a lot of hype and people like it. Let's just see what it look like to do an animation to it. And we want you guys to do it. Can you guys come up with a concept? It's crazy to have your name in the credits, like with Jay-Z.
And they put that there.
Yeah.
So what was it like working with Jay-Z?
It was a phenomenal experience. Mo hit it right dead on, and the words that came back from Jay-Z was brilliant.
Had you listened to the 444 album before this?
You know, the whole concept of the 444 and the lessons and the scripted messages that Jay-Z unfolds in there was, you know, very thought-provoking. That concept of Jay-Z opening the world up to show Blue Ivy's talents and her courageousness on, you know, freestyling, it was just real. So to be a part of that and that whole experience still gives us, you know, goosebumps in a sense.
So what does this mean for Annapolis? This is your hometown, and you have this international brand that Jay-Z is connected to, calling you to help him with his projects.
Well, I did an event not too long ago, and one of my friends came up to me and said, man, you know what, we're proud of you.
This is amazing, you know, to have this experience. But a year ago, Mo was at the Boys and Girls Club teaching animation classes to some of the community youngsters to show them the possibilities of technology, STEM, and all of the above. And so for now, all of those students that were in that class to come back and say, hey, that was my teacher that taught me how to do this, and their work is still out there in the cyber land. It's just amazing.
What do you want to say to the people who grew up with you, who are growing up behind you, and they know of your work, and they're here in Maryland watching you?
It's hard work, persistence, attention to detail, and ambition, especially persistence, because it's going to take a while to get where you're going, so you just can't do it for a year or two and say, oh, it's not working for me, I don't want to do it. You got to stay persistent. We've been at this thing, it's almost been 10 years. It's going to usually take you 10 years to become good at something. I want to be great.
All right, and about that Oscar Mo said that he wanted, they plan to submit their animated video to be considered for the Academy Awards next year. And if Kobe Bryant can win an Oscar, then I say Annapolis, you can too. So good luck, and please keep an eye out for these talents. We'll be right back.